Let's talk about, oh, how adorable Bridget looks, right? Bridget is not only wearing our today's special value. The readers, by the way, from Privé Revaux have already been extremely popular, but she's wearing a fantastic dress from Amy Stran's Studio Park collection. And I've had a chance to wear this dress. It is such a perfect look. And what I love about this dress is it can be your put on with sneakers and a baseball hat day dress. It can be your put on with a nice sandal, a great bag, and go to something special dress. And Amy shared the story that the inspiration for this dress was based on one that she actually rented for a special occasion. And if you know those kinds of sources of places where, if you've got someplace special to go and you don't want to spend a ton of money for maybe something special that you are likely only going to wear once. And so she had a really, I think probably a fancy dress that she rented for that occasion, and then thought, why not make that dress one that can be versatile enough that, one, it's not exorbitant in terms of its price, and two, while it's got all the pretty look, it's also got functionality that makes it a daytime to dressed up sort of look. And that's what she's done here. Now, we are down to the last of these dresses that we have. This, as you know, as part of when we do a Studio Park collection here at QVC, any of the hosts, that season's collection is all that you'll see in that particular style. We may do multiple collections, but we don't return typically to a style. So let me show you what we have. And by the way, this dress is available in regular, petite, and tall. So first up, we have it in the black, and it's a pretty floral print with a tassel, a belt that is a self belt, meaning the belt is done in the same fabrication. You can wear it with or without the belt. You've got a nice sleeve length that gives you good coverage, and then elastic at the sleeve, so you can zhuzh these up. And then she did a fabulous border print, and I want you to see that. And the border print is done on all of the colorways. And so with this border print, and then, or I should say this border detail, where you've got, can you see this? Sort of this, what looks like a ribbon, but it's all designed into the print of the dress itself. So I'll show you all 5 of the colors. First up, we have the black, and it would be a black and ivory. Wouldn't this be cute with that earth sandal? In any of the neutral colors, but especially in the black. And then here it is in the color berry. Berry is a combo of kind of a raspberry and navy blue. So the tassel will be navy and then the print. And then we have it for you in the color denim blue. And I should mention that Amy lined this so that you've got a nice, because it's a pretty woven fabrication. You can see the texture on there. So she did a nice, detail in terms of the back facing, and let me just look under here too. Yeah, so you've got the lining, I'll just show you that. There we are. Just so you know. So if you're wondering, what do I wear? Do I need to find a slip or anything special? No, she's already lined it for us. So that's denim. And then look at this. This is goldenrod. How pretty. You can just imagine how good you're going to look at all the functions. I was in Los Angeles, Santa Monica specifically, over the last few days for our Super Brand Day. For QVC's TikTok shop and the Age of Possibility. And so you can imagine in California, it was sunny and the weather was nice and there were, events and activities. And so, you go to a reception, what do you wear? You want to wear a pretty dress. You go for to a conference and you want to look great. This is the kind of thing you love to have. If you're just gathering with your family, perfect dress. So our final 3 colors, this is the green, the pink. So I would describe this as sort of a red with a pink undertone. That's called beetroot. This is goldenrod. Here's the denim. And then this one is your berry, and then the black white. If we take a look at Bridget, to see it on, or not Bridget, Ashley, to see it on is to see a couple things. Now, first up, we'll start at the top and kind of work our way down. The neckline here. Amy did a round neck but she did a split, and there are buttons at that neckline that are covered. They're covered buttons covered by the fabric, 4 of them going all the way down. So you can button it up completely the way Ashley shows you, or unbutton it and kind of open it up. With the tassel, you can tie it, you can let it sort of extend like you would a piece of jewelry. That's really nice. You'll notice the sleeve length, that it is more of a 3/4 sleeve length, but because it's got elastic on the sleeves, those can be zhuzhed up or down how you like to wear it. And then it's belted and has pockets. If you are someone who says, I don't really like a belt, or you like to be able to sort of adjust the belt, maybe you want it a little higher at your waist, a little lower at your waist, a little tighter, a little looser, or not to wear a belt at all, you have that option as well. Now, Ashley's 5'7". She wears it for you in the size extra small, and she's in the regular length. The dress is offered in regular, petite, and tall. So regular is 39 to 45, petite is 37 to 39, and tall is going to be 42 to 48 inches. It is such a good dress. And now it's under $30. And even if you're not sure where you're going this summer, having a dress to be able to get into for whatever occasion may arise is always a good idea. So we have the black, we have the berry and navy, we have the denim and white, this is goldenrod, this is your beetroot, which is a kind of pinky red, and then finally the green combined with the brown is a really pretty earthy look. A 651-232, and that's our Studio Park by Amy Stran textured cotton dress with a removable belt. By the way, if you're wondering, that dress and the lining, all 100% cotton for under $30. Sweet deal if you'd like it.